I look crazy. I have no brows. This is why I want to get my brows microbladed, because I look like a naked mole rat. Hey y'all, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are doing Battle of the Brow. So I have two brow pomades here. I have the ABH Dip Brow, we all know and love, and then I have the new Kat Von D 24-Hour Super Stay Brow Pomade. So when I was in Sephora about a week ago, I was going in with intentions to purchase another dip brow, but in the shade dark brown, because mine is in chocolate and it's a touch too warm. They're out of my shade, so I wandered over to the Kat Von D area and saw that she had this new product out, and I said, you know what, I will give that a shot. They are both long wear. I know that the dip brow pomade, I can swim in it. I'm about 100% sure I can swim in this as well. However, not swimming today. I just want to see which one lasts longer, which one's gonna wear better. I've been testing out this Kat Von D product now for over a week, so I'm familiar with it. I know how it works. I just want to put them both up head to head. My shade in the Kat Von D is Walnut. It is a little bit darker than the chocolate, so hopefully it doesn't look too crazy because I'm going to work after this. I'll do my check-ins, let you guys check out my brows, and then at the very end of the video, we will close it out. So let's go ahead and get some brows on my face because I'm tired of looking crazy. Alright, so on my right eye here, I'm going to go in with the Dip Brow first. Everyone knows the Dip Brow by ABH is a very, very popular product. And I'm just going to use my regular brush that I always use. This is the Ardell Brow Brush. And as far as pomades go, there's no right or wrong way. I feel like everyone has their own technique, you know what I mean? So just depending on what works for you, what's easiest for you, what works for your brow shape. I think the number one thing that people go crazy with is just not following their natural brow hairs, their natural brow shape, you know what I mean? Like when you start going crazy and creating a totally new brow shape, I feel like that's when it kind of looks a little off because it doesn't fit your face 9 times out of 10. Like definitely follow what you have, and then you know you can kind of intensify where you want, but to just give yourself a brand new shape, sometimes you have to be super careful with that because, like I said, you want to make sure that brow shape that you're giving yourself fits your face. Boom. Alright, so ABH over here, and now I'm going to wipe off my brush, and we are going to do Kat Von D on my left side. I pray that these shades aren't too off from each other. We shall see. Now, obviously, I don't know if you guys can tell, the Kat Von D is more pigmented than the ABH. Like, that's obviously very, very easy to see. So I'm just going to keep brushing through here just to tone it down a little bit. And I wouldn't have wiped off typically when I've been using it. I have been having it, you know, let it be darker as is, but the only reason why I took away so much was just so that way it would match up with this one so that I'm not looking crazy at work. And today's a good day. It's Saturday, so it's a long day at work. Then after that, I need to get my nails done because Marilo and I are going out tonight. And then tomorrow is Mother's Day. Oh, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Alright, so brows on, ABH on this side, Kat Von D on this side. Makeup's already on, just gonna throw in a lip color. Pack up my makeup because I have a makeup client in between my colors today. I will do my best to remember the check-in, but if I don't check in while I'm at the salon, I will definitely check in with you guys after before I get my nails done. Alright. Alright, checking in, 109, ABH, Kat Von D, still on, looking good. Alright, so it is currently 5:38. Let me zoom you guys in on the brows here. So, ABH, Kat Von D, wait, where's my light? Come on, light. Boom, okay, right there. So I'll just blot in my face because you guys know the drill. I am oily. I'm going to blot over the ABH so we can see if there's any transfer. Not much, I mean barely. And then we're gonna blot on the Kat Von D. And again, same thing, no, not much. The one thing that I did notice is that I don't know if you guys can tell in camera, and I don't think anyone would notice when I was looking at myself in the mirror at work today, this brow is much deeper. Not much deeper, but there's definitely much more pigmentation in the Kat Von D pomade versus the ABH pomade. So I'm just gonna run my errands, and then when I get home, we will talk about what's good with the brows. It is 9:51 and I am exhausted. So let's get into these brows. Let me pull you guys a little bit closer. Get all up in my mug. Sorry, this is probably the most unflattering angle of life. The makeup has been on for hours at this point. Disregard what the makeup's looking at. Let's focus on the brows. So, well, that's a good point. So you can see my makeup is, you know, a little shifty, a little runny, but both brows are still intact. So this side, ABH Dip Brow in chocolate. This side, the new Kat Von D 24-hour Super Brow, walnut. So I did blot on my brows to see if there's any transfer, you know, nothing there, nothing there. Something that I did earlier in the week, which I found very, very interesting, was I did a little smudge test. So I wiped my finger on my brow, and the front, nothing came off, but the reason why it smudged off once I got closer to the temple of my head, just simply because I am oilier on this side. But other than that, whenever I wipe my finger on it, touch it, budge it, it's good. Now, I feel like with the ABH Dip Brow, it's the same case. One, it stays. I can move my fingers on it. I can wipe my fingers across it and it's not budging. Are these products both take her swimming on the first date approved? Absolutely. I am 100% sure that I could swim in this Kat Von D product. Now, let me get you guys out of my face. Y'all, I am so exhausted. I'm so tired. Work was long today. Okay, so excuse me if I seem kind of like, oh, like not as on point, but as soon as I get done with this, I'm going to bed. So let's talk about the differences really quick. So Kat Von D, ABH. So I do notice that there are two key differences. The consistency of these products are very, very different. I feel like the Kat Von D brow pomade is very gel-like. It reminds me of a gel liner. It is full of pigment. I feel like the ABH Dip Brow is a little bit thicker. It's not as pigmented as the Kat Von D. So that's the first thing that I noticed. The second thing that I noticed is the Kat Von D dries down very, very fast. So this could be a pro and a con. If you work really fast and you can do your brows pretty quickly, it's gonna be okay. But if you cannot do your brows quickly, it's not gonna work for you, because by the time you kind of get your brow situation started and set in place and you start taking your spoolie through, once it's set, she's set, and that's it. ABH, I feel like like you have more wiggle room. It doesn't dry down as fast. Okay, the best way I can describe this is it's like a cream liquid liner. That is the best way I can describe this. Just how it goes on, nice and bold and pigmented. If you guys are familiar with the Kat Von D Trooper liner, the ink liner, it goes on, it's pigmented. That is exactly what this reminds me of, just kind of in a cream based formula. ABH on the other hand, you do have more time to work with it and it does not nearly dry down as fast. Now, something else to consider. Would I recommend this? This is absolutely amazing. I like it a lot. Do I like it more than the ABH Dip Brow? I'm not sure yet. I think either one of them I'm cool with. If I want to go with a little bit more of an intense, bolder brow, I will rock with this. If I know I'm going to be swimming or if I just need something to last longer, just from my previous experiences, like I've been using Dip Brow for, I don't know, maybe 3 years now, and I do feel like that the Kat Von D does last you a little bit longer, just simply because I am a person that blots my face all the time, and I kind of feel like after, you know, a little bit of consistent blotting, the ABH naturally is going to fade a little bit more with my oils pushing through. I feel like the Kat Von D is going to last me longer on my face just with my skin type. However, I would not recommend either one of these products to anyone if you are a novice. If you're someone who you're just getting into makeup, I wouldn't recommend this. If you're someone who struggles with your brows, I would not recommend either one of these, especially the Kat Von D, because like I said, you have to work really, really fast. I feel like excuse me, I feel like pomade brow products, it's a learning curve. It's going to take you a little bit longer to kind of figure out. I feel like you can watch videos over and over on YouTube and those videos are great. It's a good guide. However, you kind of have to find your own vibe and your own movement as far as what works for you. Everybody is different. What I do might not work for you and it's all good. Just know that just because you do something differently for someone else, or you may not be doing what someone else is doing, doesn't mean that you're wrong. So huge learning curve. If you're someone who has more experience with brow products and you like a nice thick bolder brow, go for it. Now, because this Kat Von D is so bold, is this something that I would deem as an everyday wear? No, just simply because it is so pigmented and it is bold. So what I have been doing when I've been wearing this for the past week, I will put this on my brows, of course, work the spoolie through really, really fast, and even then I'm kind of like, ooh, that's a bold brow. I'll take some of my Sasha Cosmetics translucent powder and I'll just sweep it through the brow really, really thick, let it sit for a few seconds, wipe it off, and that will just kind of tone down the brow a little bit because it is a strong product, all right? But if you are someone who loves a thick, dramatic, bold brow, you will love this much better than the ABH Dip Brow. Also, the cool thing with Kat Von D is she's got all sorts of colors. So if you are adventurous, you want to have blue brows one day, you want to have red, do your thing, do what makes you happy. And I bet I could probably use this as an eyeliner. That might be my next trick. All right, guys. So that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Down below, let me know your preferred method of brow products. Do you like powders? Do you like pencils? Or do you prefer pomades? I feel like both of these are summer and heat approved. That is going to wrap up the battle of the brows. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.